Hi, everybody. It's Linda G, and I'm here today with Tana. Hi, Tana.
Hi, everybody. So grateful to be here. Good
She
to see
has
you.
another little announcement with something she's doing. The last one was very successful that we did the announcement.
Yeah, so in March, we hopped on a video and I invited everybody to an event that's coming back around for its second time. It's called Blow Up Your Psychic Biz, and it's for those of you who are secretly, or maybe you're out about it, but you're secretly watching Linda on YouTube, or you're following me or some of the other psychic readers or intuitives or healers that you love. And somewhere deep inside of you is a burning desire to maybe do something like this yourself. And we find a lot of people that follow us have that. I know you just put out the searchlight for readers.
And listen, I had pages and pages. I'm wondering how I present that, or I was even thinking about you doing a little, here's the list.
Yeah, I can help you with it.
Okay,
I
thanks.
mean, as you, I am getting ahead of myself, but some of like Deborah, you just had Deborah on the other day who did really great.
And very good.
Yes, and she's in my program currently. She's one of my mastermind students, and so she hooked up with you, and that was really cool. But that's like some next steps if you're working with me in my programs. But I'm really excited because every few months I do this totally free thing, totally free. It's the Blow Up Your Psychic Biz is 5 days of totally free online coaching, but it's not just coaching, it's an actual online course. So it's meant to stand alone. A lot of people ask me, like, Tana, is this, something where you're just pitching your program or something? And I'm like, well, it really what it is it's the first 10 hours that we would spend together either way. And we're doing all of that. And I'm handing you the blueprint and reverse engineering a successful psychic business for you. And then you have all the information. And then if you want to do it with me or have me do it with you, that's when we take the step further. So, first and foremost, I love serving people who want to be light workers. I believe in empowering people's processes and missions. And I made this deal with spirit that I would do what I needed to do to get the light workers out there. And not everybody is either ready or able to pay for like a high ticket coaching program or something. If they're called to that, they're called to that. But sometimes there are people that they need, they need the first step outlined for them, the first steps outlined for them, and they need a miracle to get started because it seems like they just don't know how or what to do it, or that they don't have the resources to do it. And so basically, Blow Up Your Psychic Biz is a 5 day free online course where I'm actually like, it's a course. It is a training course. It's a high level course. And what I talk about is pro level skill sets, although it's not really a psychic development course because I'm assuming that you'll have that, elsewhere. But this is more about how do I take my gifts and my abilities and turn them into like being a light worker, whether this is full time, side hustle, retirement job, you know, purpose driven, thing on the side, whatever it is for you. I can reverse engineer for you how to take those first few steps and how to get, importantly enough, also monetized for that, because your time and your efforts and your energy should return, that impact has to return back to you so you can sustain doing it. And I know light workers have a hard time talking about being sustained with energy exchange, cash money. People have a hard time talking about that, and I know that, but we talk about that, and we talk about how to make it serving, not selling, so that it doesn't feel weird, but you're also able to sustain. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of broke light workers out there. And if they weren't so broke sometimes, I think that the light work would be more abundant around, right? I mean, we'd
Right,
have
exactly.
more people doing the work, more people healing. The whole world would change if light workers could figure out how to just put their healing work out there. And so basically, that's what this is about. Last time we did this, my team and I did over 30 hours of free one-on-one coaching.
Wow.
30 hours of free one-on-one coaching all in that week, because we have our 5 days that are like, mastering your magic, what is your signature offer? How is this being put out to the world? Some of the high level marketing that's psychic business specific and just what you need, not anything you don't. And so I kind of lay out the blueprint of how to reverse engineer getting going. And we also do the free psychic business audits. And sometimes maybe you don't have a psychic business, but you just have an idea and desire, or what type of healing or intuitive work you're drawn to. And then you hop on a call with us, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, this is totally possible. Like, I actually
Right.
know what I would do if I wanted to pursue this. And sometimes it's not that you need to pursue it today or tomorrow. If it's just kind of in the back of your mind and you're thinking maybe even one day, this is still for you, because you'll know what to do. And then you can wrap your brain around like when you're ready to do it and
Right.
whatnot. So
Right.
we've changed readers' lives. I mean, you had one of my people on your show yesterday, but
Right.
and last night we had a group, and I taught him how to do some PR and to pitch to publications. And I got a message 2 hours after our call that said, I got picked up by a magazine to already do an article. And
Oh my
I
God.
said, I know this stuff works. I mean, it's just not being taught widespread. And we're such a, I mean, I hate to use the word niche because that sounds so businessy, but psychic readers, there's no school for psychic readers. There's no
No.
business school for psychic readers. And the regular marketing and the regular business schools and the regular, vocational schools, they don't cover specifically what we need to get our light work out there. And so that's where I come in, and where I'm 100% passionate, and where I choose a week every few months to simply serve and download my brain into a online course and simply serve, 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 serve. And then at the end of the day, spirit works out if someone wants to work further with me. And so it's really a cool opportunity, and I'm really excited to do it again. Last time we
So,
had so many people, and it was so fun.
well, okay, so I'm going to post on this video how they contact you for this.
Yeah. So what you do is you just click on a link that I'll give to Linda, and there's a registration page. It'll tell you a little bit about it. And there's a little welcome video for me, like, hi, welcome. And then what you do is just put in your email so that I know where to send you the Zoom link. And then and you'll get a couple emails like, thanks for registering, you're in. And then when it's time, because it starts on June 19th, which is not this next Monday, but the Monday after that, I believe, June 19th. And then it'll go Monday through Friday, and it's 12 noon Pacific or 3 p.m. Eastern. Last time I was supposed to go an hour, and every day I actually went 2 hours, not with content, but people like wanted to connect and ask me questions and do Q&As. So I literally doubled the time of my presence just on a whim, because I felt spirit move me every day and
Awesome.
say, don't hang up until until they do answer every question. So it'll be 1 hour of content, and then 1 hour of me hanging out every day answering your questions, so that you feel super like aligned and capable of taking this work and running with it.
It sounds fantastic, girlfriend.
It's so fun. And I was rewatching our last video, and you
Yeah,
said, let me know if you want me to pop in. And I forgot about that. So maybe we
I'd
can
love to pop in. Hell to
maybe we
yeah.
can do that this time, and you can say hi and do some Q&A on like what you attribute to some of your success, and give some advice more on if they want to do what you do, if that's cool with you.
Sure, sure. And like I said, I got lots of people saying they took your class and it was fantastic.
We had a really good time, but most importantly, we figured out how the heck we're all being called to help and heal the world right now. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna get I have goosebumps. I'm gonna get serious for a second. I was on the phone last night with somebody who was kind of done living her life.
Ooh,
And it was a group call with a couple friends trying to support this person. And my best friend also has lost a couple people recently that sort of gave up as well.
yeah,
And all I'm saying is, if you're feeling the call right now to help and heal the world in some way, share your wisdom, share your energy, share your heart. I'm telling you, the world needs us right now. And
yeah,
I do believe that there is a new wave of intuitives and light workers who are being called to sort of rise up and put themselves out there and join the force of being seen and being available for people when they are struggling, because I do believe that there is a good part of this world that is struggling very much right now. And so remember, if you're feeling the call, it's not just about you. Please, please, please consider that that calling is bigger than you, and the people who need you are on the other side of you doing a cool thing that you would love to do anyways, which is following your passion, maybe in this direction. I mean,
Right,
like I said, not to get overly serious, but it's not just about us wanting to, build business. The business part is to sustain the light work, and it's not just about us doing what we love. This work saves lives, as you know, and the world really needs us if you're feeling the call. And it's time to help you join the ranks, lock arms with every other light worker, and we got to start healing people,
right,
I really believe that.
right, right. Oh, this, I gotta tell you, be sure to call me so I can talk to people.
Yeah.
Maybe even
Yeah.
kind of pick up if someone has a block. But
Yeah.
the thing with people, listen, Eckhart Tolle did a total turnaround when he wanted to commit suicide. He'd already made the plans and everything. There's a lot of people that have to go down that road until they have an awakening. And the thing is that, it doesn't end if you take your life. That's the part that people don't understand. It's not like you take your life and suddenly things are hunky-dory. I'm not seeing hell and damnation, but you still have to deal with what you're dealing with.
Right.
And the best, even in my life, the best decision I ever made was to stay alive, because there were so many times I didn't want to. So I
And
understand it totally, and I'm not going to judge you if you did do it, but I'm just saying, if you can thank the universe, be in grace for what you do have, and then try your best to focus on others or helping others or volunteering for something. And all of a sudden you'll notice you start feeling better.
well, I mean, I don't know if anybody else will resonate with this, but I have 18 years clean and sober, because
Yeah,
I had a dark time when I was a little younger. And so in the rooms in the program, they say, at some point, in order to help yourself, help others.
there
And
you go.
that's been, you know, a driving factor and force in my life and in my work and in everything I do. I learned to value that if I valued my own life. And then through that, I learned that helping others gave me something so much more that I can only give myself. You know what I
Right,
mean? And that's why they say it's so powerful. And I know that a lot of people who are drawn to us and drawn to, the light work themselves, like receiving it and being around it, they, like I said, they desire to be able to contribute as well. And for us, healers are healing when we're healing, right?
yeah,
And we are wise when we're sharing wisdom. And
right,
so it's bigger than us. It's bigger than my program. It's bigger than setting up a business. However, sometimes the business side of it is what holds people back. And I literally have the answers for all of that. Like I literally I'm a Virgo. I reverse engineered. I got formats and blueprints and all the things that you need so that you can just go, okay, fill in the blank, and then get to work. Right.
right.
And I know this is hard for light workers, and I want to demystify it. And that's what this course is about, is really just demystifying what the steps would be, what it would take, so that it doesn't seem like only the lucky or only the people who have money or only the people who, have a famous friend are able to make this work. It's
Right.
not true. It's not true. It's
Well,
just not
I just followed my orders. My guide said you're going to
right.
do a YouTube video. I had no idea what the heck they were talking about. I
Yep.
did no idea how to do a YouTube. I think I even asked you for some help.
Yep.
I had no idea how to do it. There was a camera in my computer and I just sat down and did it. Look what happened.
And you just followed your footsteps. And
I
that's the thing
followed
that
orders.
people tell me that all the time. They're like, oh my gosh, I was just, praying to spirit or whatever, that I was
And then
ready, I
boom.
wanted it, and then I found you, or then this video popped up, or then I learned about your class, or then somebody else was talking about your free class, or then, someone had a free business audit with you and I learned how to do it. Like, people say that to me all the time. They used to say it a lot with psychic readings, but believe it or not, Linda, in all my years of doing psychic readings, they've said it more in the past year doing business work than they
Yeah.
ever did with readings. Cause I think there's a lot of readings out there, but with the business work, it's harder to find. And so
Oh, I'm not very good with this.
spirit, you know, well, for the business work, for the business side, it's harder to find the answers to that sometimes. And so spirit is like sending people to my door. And I'm not saying it's about me. It's really not. It's really about you being ready for this. If you're seeing this and if you're feeling the call and it's pulling at your heartstrings, it's probably spirit dangling it, just like they said, make a video. You know,
Okay.
it's your invitation, if you will, to, and again, because it's no energy exchange here, you know, it's just a service. It's okay to receive. As a light worker, it's hard to receive, but it's okay to come and receive. Like, I want you to learn to do that first so that you can put your mask on, and then we can go out and do what we got to do in the
Right.
world, right? So it's my beloved brain, heart, and purpose baby. And it is my absolute pleasure to have as many of you there as want to be there.
Wonderful.
And I'm going to pour into you, get to know you. I knew almost everybody that came last time by their first name. I knew, as long as you had your camera on, I knew exactly who you were. And we talked at some point throughout the week. So I'm really excited to get to know you guys if you want some help in this area.
Right. And get out of your own way, you guys. Try not to overthink.
Yeah.
And don't be looking like, well, geez, I only got 2 people or whatever. Just move forward.
Yep.
Because if it's supposed to happen, it'll happen.
Yeah.
And listen to those guys, although I didn't listen to my guys when they said, stand away from the chocolate cake. Oops. So Tana and I have a little announcement.
Yeah.
So Tana knows how to do self-publishing. So she's really going to help me on my book. So she's coming out here in November. Well, actually, end of October, right?
I think
Our
it's
show is November 4th.
Is that what it is? Yeah, November 4th. So I'll be here a few days before that. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's going to come to my house and we're going to work on my book, self-publishing. If I'm not totally done, she'll give me the template of what I'm doing, maybe even start it up. And then we're going to appear together at Angel Heart for You, which is limited to only 50 seats, November 4th. When do you have to, what's your next gig you have to do after?
I was just looking at, I think we did settle on that day.
Yeah, Carol confirmed.
Oh, you know what my problem is I'm looking at 2022. That's not helping us at all. Yeah, November 4th, we're confirmed. It's a Saturday.
Okay.
And we're still in the works of this. We don't know what it's going to be. We'll let Linda channel what it's going to be. And
yeah,
I have a lot of people that have already told me they want to travel and see us.
Oh,
and
fantastic.
And Linda, I sort of already put us out there. I said, if there's anybody who's like a client of mine who I've been, you know, building a relationship with virtually, I said that maybe we could go do a dinner with like a couple of the people that, you know, we've met online that I don't know, you don't have to, but I'm going to take the people who are like, just in my inner circle that work with me. I'm dying to meet them if they come, and I want to have a moment with them. So I thought maybe I could host a dinner or something.
And then we just got to have a couple of days for me to work on the book.
Oh yeah, I was thinking more like appetizers the night of the event, but other times we're getting busy, girl. We got to get your book out there.
Girl, you know, that's what I'm talking, girl, because the guys have been very, very firm about that.
Yeah.
And hey, listen, look what they did with YouTube. How can I dare deny them?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I'm
okay.
really excited about that.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Well, this is a short video, 20 minutes, but it's long enough. I'm going to post a link down below, and we'll definitely, Angel Heart for You, Tana will do the poster for the event and take the monies at Angel Heart for You. It's not through me or her. It's through Angel Heart. Yeah.
And I'm going to talk Linda into, since she now said she's double in, because she said it last time, I'm going to take her up on it this time. A surprise moment sometime in the 5 days, because I haven't.
Yeah, I'll come on in. Yeah,
she'll come on, and maybe you can answer some business Q&A questions or something, just to let people get into your brain a little bit too. So you'll get a chance to dialogue. Thank you so much again. I can't wait to see you guys at the event.
Thank you, you guys. Cheers.